The Mosaic, I often think Mosaic is misunderstood, and when I do a lot of work in Cape York and the Gulf Savannah where Indigenous, particularly NSC ranger groups are doing active fire management, the Mosaic's not at one scale. It's not across 5,000 square kilometres. Yes, there is a mosaic there, and you can see that throughout the year. It'll be burnt all the time. But even within the one burn, we're looking for a mosaic. If you're burning it in its entirety, and the whole block you're burning, whether it's pasture, whether it's forest, if the whole block's burning at the same fire intensity, there's no real mosaic there. So the variables of a fire regime should be such that even on the one fire event, there should be places where the fire goes and places where the fire doesn't. So if we look at this country just here, and if we pan just in this, even in this gully country, burning it early in the season in the storm, I would expect to see that fire might extinguish before it hits the edge of the creek. And fire wouldn't probably burn in the melon hole, but it would burn the little risers, you know? So I wouldn't want to see the entire paddock burnt, so it's all black. That tells me it's too late, too dry, or too hot. So if I'm a land manager, I think, well, that's easy to say after you're done. Yeah. So you can adjust a lot of things, even on the one day. If I lit this paddock at 10 o'clock in the morning, or midday, or 3 p.m, they would be different fire events. And if I lit this paddock by running it right round the outside of the entire circumference, it'll all pull up in the middle like a cane burn, as opposed to a straight backing fire that backs against the wind. It's the best fire for killing regen and woody weed. That's a single fire intensity as well. Conversely, like we do with air ignition in the Cape, I can wander and light a set of fire ignitions, a series of little fires that never get to be a big fire, because the little fire lit here, and the little fire lit here, and the little fire lit there, they all sort of join up before they can become a big fire. So even on the one day, just by changing the time of the day that I light, or the way that I burn the paddock, I can change the fire intensity. So I guess the other part of our message is to landowners is to whatever they do with fire, or decide not to do with fire, to always be reviewing those decisions, so that as more information becomes available, and if you don't want any wildfire takes out half your place, you need to make better, wider, stronger plans for the next season. Conversely, if you wanted to get rid of a weed with a fire and you apply fire to that weed and you actually get more of it, well, you've got to research the weed more because you find more.